That was pretty much the most enjoyable first half of football, that I've ever been a part of. Not just because it was, the game plan was working. We were blocking well. The running backs were running hard. But you've got a rival opponent in Iowa State, somebody that you come out looking to start fast on and really hit them in the mouth. We were able to do that.
Do they seem to kind of take the heavyweight punch and not get back up from that? I mean, they were yelling at each other later on some plays. I mean, it looked like they got frustrated.
It did,
You'd imagine you'd be frustrated.
And you would imagine so. And we see that and we notice that, and it kind of gives us a boost. But at the same time, I don't think there was ever a time where we really felt like, they stopped working. I thought as a team, especially as a defensive line, the defensive line continued to come off the ball just as hard in the fourth quarter as they had in the first. And I think that tenacity and that intensity is going to take them a long way.
Parker comes up to Riley's belly button. I mean, there was a size disadvantage in that they have the smallish line.
Well, they do just a little bit. Their defensive tackles are a little bit, bigger than their ends, which is, to be expected and whatnot. But at the same time, to kind of have that, your tackles, where they're able to have that size advantage. You don't have to worry as much about the bull rush, but that's something that's going to change here real quickly.
Julian, you said that line established itself, maybe answered, being the key question coming in this season, maybe answered that in the fashion?
I think it's answered a few questions, but certainly not all of them. We've come out fast, we've come out hard, we've been hitting people, we've been physical and intense and fast, and aggressive and everything that you want to see. But at the same time, I don't think we've proven anything yet, and we still have a long way to go.
Julian, you said there wasn't really a point where you felt like that they stopped playing, but was there ever a point where you guys were thinking, okay, we got this, like we're going to dominate this game from start to finish?
Probably not until like 4 minutes left in the game. We were, or at least I was watching. Who was it that was playing last night? Somebody came back, with two 95-yard drives or something in the last, 8 minutes of a game to tie it up. West Virginia. So, there was never a point where we really relaxed or thought, okay, this is, it's enough of a lead. We were always trying to, push further.
And just being a senior and having the chance to, I guess, end your Hawkeye career with a win over Iowa State. And being from Iowa, just talk about that.
Oh, it's a fantastic feeling. I guess in my head and in my heart, I'll always kind of feel like, for the rest of my life, I'll never, lose to Iowa State again. It happened once. I was humbled by it, and to rally off 3 straight here and end the way that we did. It's something that I think, if we hadn't, the rest of my life I'd be kicking myself. Right now I can just have a smile on my face.
Is it nice to know that you guys are able to beat them as handily as you did, as opposed to it maybe being like a tight game?
It's you kind of miss the tight games in rivalry sometimes, just because you want that intensity and that that drive to keep the game, keep it pushing, keep it going. But at the same time, a win's a win, and we'll take it however we can get it.